What do we got here? 9:47. Wow, 9:47. I left home at 7:30. 7:30. It normally takes me an hour and a half to get here, so that's 9. Something happened to 45 minutes. Anyway, I done a bit of landscaping on the way in, sawing through a few branches that. Oh, these mosquitoes are here today again. I'll have to put the spray on later. I should put it now, but I'll put it later. So anyway, I'm hearing a lot of flies for some reason. Maybe shit everywhere. They're smelling it and eating it. I'm going to document the story after the flood. Jesus, I can't even see the door anymore. What's happened here? I'm going to document how it looks once the flood's gone down. Shit, when I had a look at the creek, it's as though there was no flood. I mean, it's not as though it was no flood, but what do you mean there was? Where's the water now then? It's like normal. If you didn't see anyone else's documentation of the creek, how high it was, thanks Out Bush Marky for providing that film clip for the people. Even though you hate me, I don't know why. Yeah, I do know why. Wow, somebody dug a big hole here. Straight down. Is that me? It can't be me. It's almost like one of those hole digger things. Anyway, so I brought me waders, and I went out yesterday to the local lake and tested them out. They seem to be fine. As deep as I'd like to go, they're fine. I'm a bit lost at the moment. Like, where am I going? I've gone way too far. Yeah, I haven't been here for a little while. Not just that, my brain's getting worse. I might have to plan the future of my... Have I gone too far? I have no idea where I am. Where the fuck am I? This tree had something to do with it, I believe. I was supposed to turn left at this tree. Mate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I did have a look at the creek and I was amazed at what I saw. And I thought, I haven't been to this section, so we can get amazed together at what the water's done. Like, who knows this section will be able to say, oh wow, look how much it's changed. Who doesn't know, it probably won't mean a lot to you, but oh my god. Wow, how the water manipulates things, man. This is different. This is different from when I was here last time there was a flood, like about whatever it was, 6 months ago or whatever. Okay, so this is Murray's Corner. The Wright's Gully comes in right there. I've got to walk in a bit. I'm not wearing my waders. I just gumboots for now. Okay, it's quite deep here. I want to cross, so I want to see. Oh, don't get water in my gumboots, please. Wow, there's a tree down over there. I thought this used to be a straight section. I can't remember it having a bend. Well, there's no bend and it just looks... Anyway, that's that. So coming along... Comes along... Wow. Here, if you could see my finger pointing at that bank, that's been washed away. That, from the top of the water to the top of that bank is a metre. And the water would have been I don't know how much higher than that. Would have been overflowing that anyway, and it's washed that bank out, so any gold in that bank would have dropped down and across and this and that. Now so there's a sharp, almost a 90-degree bend here, and it's gouged because it's come around, it's thrown some rocks up there, or they've fallen down from that bank there. If you could see that bank, it's pretty steep, and then there's a gravel layer all along that. That could be that dropped down and this and that. Anyway, here it's gouged down almost to the bottom. Well, it's gouged down anyway. So the water comes along there, wants to go straight, but it can't. This tree, much of this tree would have been underwater. So that would have perhaps directed water that way. This gravel, I don't want to get water in my gumboot. Okay, not much I can say. This tree doesn't want to go, man. This tree's been here forever, like since I was born. Nah, shit, I'm going to get wet. I need to find a low. I don't want water over the top of my gumboots, man. I don't need that. I haven't even started yet. I don't want water in my gumboots. Wet socks and shit. Wow. So a lot of big rocks here. A lot of big rocks. And there would be smaller rocks on top of that. As the water eased down, like smaller rocks kept on going, but as the water went down, the smaller rocks didn't keep on going. They landed here. Here's a piece of that black glass stuff. Who can see that where I'm pointing? Piece of that black glass stuff on the top. Yeah. So anyway, the water goes. It wanted to go that way, but it can't because of that embankment. If you can see, all grass everywhere. Anyway, and this bush here, Jesus, it just piss off. The water said, piss off. So anyway, the water's coming out. The water's going down there and dropping all this shit here. Of course, the water would have been about a foot high or so, maybe more. Smacks there. Gee, hang on, what the? I can't remember this tree. Two big trees. That's all gouged out. This has changed, man. Somehow. I don't. Has the water moved? I think that, I don't know. I need to watch another tape from this bend here. Anyway, so here, up here, beach. On a hot day, you could come here and sit on the beach, almost. But don't get one of these prickle bushes stuck in your bum. Be careful. Here, beach with rocks. So you can't go barefoot, you'll hurt your foot. That's piled up, piled up, piled up. This shit happened as the water went down. This deposited, this small shit. It was too fast over there for it. It was too fast there, but here it wasn't too fast, so it dropped out. And it drops out, drops out. So you don't really go by when a gold dropped out by the top layer. Don't worry about that. Worry about something else. Anyway, there's a big pile of this, and then it falls down there for some reason. Why didn't this hole fill up? Why this hole didn't fill up with stuff? Even when this thing protected it. Once that got there, that got protected it. And anyway, and then when you look, so it's a 90 degree this way, and then it turns 90 degree back that way again. The log that was there is actually submerged of rocks. That lump, some of these woods moved around. I think one of them might have been across here. Actually, I can cross here, almost. I will. As long as I don't get water in my gumboot. See, before I couldn't cross here. Otherwise I would have. Okay, yeah, I got to here. So look, and something's missing here. Anyway, for some reason, there's a pile of gravel there, a pile of gravel here, and a pile of gravel here. And it's made its own little channels, went three ways. Dribbling now, flowing, and absolutely flowing. Here's the big log. So now it must be worked its way under, cleared all the shit out. Oh my God, how this is... Where's the bloody big prickle bushes? Flattened they are. Okay, so now this is looking at the log from downstream of the log. I mean, that log used to go all the way to the bank. Now it's all buried under this big pile of gravel. Is this bare gravel or is this full of good stuff? Probably very... Why would it be a dropping off point for gold? No reason at all. It's just a pile of gravel. So the water coming down, and there's where I normally dig. Oh, look at all this. This is... You couldn't walk here before. This is like the Sahara Desert, all this sand. Mate, look at all this sand. It's all fine sand right over there, and all these bushes have been either flattened or ripped out from over there. Sure, all these logs used to be buried under all... Wow, it's made a mess of all that. So that's that. And then over here, I couldn't walk here, I don't think. I don't remember being able to walk here. Like, it's all just flattened. Them's all flattened. I had a plan for today. I don't know if I'm actually going to have it now because it's changed. I don't know why it is. Why is that big rock there? It's a big lump of seam. Quartz. Why the old timers didn't take it in their thumper and smash it? Where would that have come from, I wonder? It was probably under these prickle bushes. Or it could have, who knows. That's all flat. Okay, so now I'm going to walk here. I'm walking here. Well, here not much damage. There's more. Oh, you got to be careful. These bloody prickle bushes, they get you. So there's my stuff there. Who wants to see my stuff? This used to be like a pathway. This is the hard way in. Steep. All fine sand here. Fine sand. Comes down here. And then I'll walk up here. The biggest... oh, slowly, no water in the gumboots. So, this here, about up to my knee, a foot and a half, whatever. That used to taper down on that angle, whatever that is, 25 degrees or something. It's gone. It's been washed. All this has been washed out. Drop down. Look, you know what I'm going to do? New plan. Where this has been washed out, don't dig in there, but the gold drops down there and maybe stays there. So what I'm going to do, oh, where am I pointing? So I'm going to have some of that test panning. Who knows this bank? It now has multiplied in height and amount with big rocks. Big, you know, the two fist sized rocks have moved up here. Adding fine sand up higher. So yeah, that's that. We'll do a little bit more down this way. This part looks the same. Over there, smashed. All those bushes are smashed. And well, I normally don't go there. Although one man, he done good here. He got over a gram in a couple of days. Beautiful. But I never had much luck there. I don't remember this log being there, or that one, really. No, I remember green grass growing somewhere there. So yeah, and that's been washed a little bit. So there we go, that's how does it look, Murray's Corner. And what I'm going to do, I said about this test painting sheet thing. My original plan, I need to put my waders on for that. Oh no, I don't. Somewhere down there, like just dig to the bottom. This is all nice and flat and level. Any holes that were there, they're all buried now. And there's a log there which is buried. Like the main log, and then about 5 metres back this way there's another log, and that's buried. And then this and that. Wow, and there was logs here that I noticed, and they've been washed downstream somewhere. Wow, look at this big step, man. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to do a little bit of test panning this here, just to see what's there. And then after that I'm going to set up. Geez, I'm going to have to set up way down here because that's all flooded. Oh, because on the desert over there I could set up, I suppose. Or here, probably here. As good as anywhere. Okay, so that's that, people. Who wants to know about Murray's Corner, and who wants to know about the water level down here? It's pretty much, I was here on Wednesday, same. Similar to Wednesday, a little bit more, maybe 3 inches higher. Yeah, so the flood does its job and then goes away. Over.